Hey guys, today I wanted to share a fantastic knife with you that I am super excited to get to check out. My buddy Shane, Edgy American Blades, picked this up over at Blade Show from Steve Callari. This is a Steve Callari Customs tried and true. What makes this knife unique is it's a collaboration of sorts, a strategic partnership, if you will. So this knife was designed and had been made time and time before by Steve, and he and Alex Steingraber of the Lamia and the Shark fame partnered up, and Alex used his CNC machine to cut and do the initial grind on these blanks at a K390, heat treated them at 67 HRC. They are amazingly thin. They are scary sharp. This one's got a Kyle Coonley edge on it. And it just shows how then they went back to Steve for the final finishing and the final grind. So you get the benefits of a wonderfully built custom with a little bit of that modern technology that Alex uses to make his knives so amazing. And I can tell you guys that this knife, I don't think that they're currently available, maybe on the secondary, but what an amazing specimen. The micarta handle is done exceptionally well. You've got this full tang construction of this stonewashed K390. This knife cuts like a lightsaber. It doesn't matter if you're cutting cardboard. It doesn't matter if you're cutting paper. It really doesn't care. And it doesn't seem a little bit of stropping after a whole lot of cardboard is all this thing really needs. And I don't even know if the stropping helps. I think the edge is just, the edge geometry on this knife, for one, is very, very designed for slicing. It's got an overall thin blade stock and then a full flat grind, so the geometry is excellent. And then you couple that with K390 heat treated at 67, and you got an absolute scary machine. I mean, this thing, guys, the thicker the stock that you throw at it, the scarier that it gets. It would be a great pruner, a great vegetable knife, it would be a great hunting knife, it would be a great skinning knife, it would be a fantastic EDC knife for somebody like me to carry as my primary fixie. Not even carry a folder, because this would pretty much handle any of my EDC tasks. Most of my EDC tasks are going to be, as you guys know, cutting open boxes, Amazon boxes, breaking down cardboard, cutting a little bit of paracord here and there, opening some dog food, some cat food, stuff like that, some human food. But this knife, the tried and true, is probably one of the most impressive fixed blades I've been able to experience this year. I remember when Steve did the video talking about it, and I was kind of thinking, wow, for Steve to let something go out of his hands, I wonder who his partner is going to be. And when I found out down the road that it was Alex Steingraber SPK, the Lamia designer, maker, and also father of the Shark, I knew this knife was going to be special. And it really is. It's just an amazing specimen. Give you guys an idea of the size, we'll put it up next to the Benchmade bug out. A little bit longer than the bug out, but not a ton. Paramilitary 2. It's going to be shorter than the PM2. For some of my friends who might not have a lot of these knives, let me get my Sharpie. See that it's a little bit longer than the Sharpie there. Let's take a Vosteed Mink, another thin slicer, more of a budgetary thin slicer. It's going to be about ½ inch shorter. Look at the Lynch Sparrow 7, USA made out of MagnaCut. right around the same size as a Sparrow 7. And finally, we'll look at a Kaiser Begleiter Fixed. Going to be right around the same size as the Kaiser Begleiter Fixed. So, taking cues from that, we'll grab our tape measure, and we're going to learn that this knife is going to come in right over 7.5 inches, between 7.5 and 7 3/4. The blade is going to come in at 3 3/4 overall, with the cutting edge at 3.5. Your choil to back inside handle is going to be 4 1/4, 4 1/4 from right here to right here to right where that plunge is. Very clean plunge grind, perfectly even, very nice sharpening choil. Where it gets really impressive, and you guys know I'm no good at getting behind the edge thicknesses, but if we look at the handle of this guy, we'll see that it comes in right at 0.52, right over 1/2 inch. The blade stock on this guy is 0.0140. That's K390. Behind the edge, 0.0120, close as I can get. You also you can take these scales off and you can run a lanyard through back here if you want to have a lanyard on the back of this knife. It fits the hand like a glove. It really is an amazing knife. Very thin, very organic feeling with the micarta handles that are done very well. Super thin and slicey. You got Steve's Maker's Mark. You've got a Kydex sheath. Fits very, very well. Came with this inside the waistband clip. These work pretty well. For my back pocket, since I sit on it, I would probably switch this out. It looks like it would pair perfectly with a deep concealment carry clip. However, that clip is just fine. Let's get a couple of quick weights on this guy, because I feel like at a 3.5 inch blade, even though fixed blades don't have to live up to that this guy is going to be a light pack. 3.50 ounces. So just perfectly within that inch per ounce weight limit. Put the sheath on it, and it packs out at 5.45 ounces. Not at all mad at that. That's something that's very easy to manage on your belt, on your pack, however you choose to carry it. Guys, this is a great knife. If you can find one on the secondary, if you're looking for a very unique collaboration that just came out exceptionally well, this is the Steve Callari Customs and Alex Steingraber SPK tried and true. Wonderful, wonderful knife, and I thank Edgy American Blades for letting me check it out. I love it. Guys, thank you for watching. If you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. It'd be awesome. Thank you to all my channel members, and thank you to anyone who comes in to watch my knife and EDC content. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button or the don't like button. Leave a comment or hit that hype button in the comment section. That'd be awesome. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.